last Sunday against the Cowboys when I got hit. At the time, we knew that it was a rib injury, and went through all the tests here at the stadium. Felt like I was good to go back in, so we did some rib treatment on the side. Finished the game, obviously, and then after the game, I went to the bathroom and there was some blood in the urine. So the team here, the medical staff here, rushed me to the hospital, where it was determined that I had a kidney injury. Stayed at the hospital for multiple hours that night. They released me, went home. My wife was obviously in town, so she was taking care of me. I did additional tests Monday morning to determine the severity and what the plan was going to be going forward. And so after that, we found out there were 2 non-displaced rib fractures, a rib cartilage fracture, and obviously the kidney injury. And so luckily in this city, there are multiple experts on the topic of a kidney injury. So the Eagles staff did an unbelievable job using every resource we had in the city to see me. And so I did additional tests Friday, where it was determined that I wasn't healthy enough to play in the game last Sunday. It killed me, obviously. If it was just a rib injury, I would have been able to go, but they would not let me go. After that, Monday, I passed some tests where it was determined that I could increase physical activity, but wasn't cleared for contact. Friday, had more additional scans to take all the pictures, do the additional tests, and then Saturday, we met with multiple independent doctors. They were here at the facility. We met in person. They examined me in person. My wife was there, the team physicians, and it was determined that the kidney had healed rapidly, remarkably. And so at that point, it was determined that there was no additional risk between either side of my kidneys, and that it was the same risk that each and every other person on this team had. And so at that point, they cleared me for contact. Obviously, it was tough being out there, missing the last Sunday, but at the same time, I wanted to play for this city. I take a lot of pride in playing for my teammates. I knew if there was a chance that, and I didn't play, that I couldn't look my teammates in the eye, knowing that I could have played and helped them out. Obviously, the season didn't end how we wanted, but at the same time, extremely proud of everything this team overcome, and I think we showed a lot of fight. But yeah, that's what happened.
And then
I'm not going to get into the details of the injury. You guys can ask the doctors. I don't want to get misquoted on some of the stuff, but I know my guy's a healer, and he was the reason that I was able to play so fast. They said it was a remarkably fast healing, but I knew why I was able to play.
Zach, was there ever, I mean, football's a game, and an injury this serious sounds like, it's more than a game. Why fight as hard as you did to get back? It sounds like you've been through hell back.
Yeah, it was tough. Monday after the Cowboys game, I couldn't get out of bed on my own. But I knew everything this team has gone through the past 6 months together when we started last April. And like I said, I knew if there was a chance I could play, I always get the best cover guys. The defense always has to account for me. And so I knew if I could be out there, even if I wasn't 100%, that the defense got to treat me like I'm 100%. So I couldn't look myself or my teammates in the eye, knowing everything they've sacrificed over the months. If I was able to go and didn't go. And so as long as everyone was good with it from a health standpoint, I wasn't going to miss the game.
Zach,
How emotional has this been for you the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, it's been real tough. It hurts. It's been a lot of highs and lows. But my faith has kept me through it, kept me grounded, knew that there was a plan for me. And I just wanted it to be black and white. Honestly, I took the emotion out of it. I said, hey, I just prayed that I wanted it to be clear. I didn't want it to be a gray area where it was an emotional decision. And when it was unanimous that I was good to play, I knew that there was a plan and a reason. And that's why I was able to go.
Feeling the way.
Yeah, it was, I kind of saw it on the side. I thought it was late. And I kind of knew something was wrong right away. Just the way he got up. Devastated for my guy. Really tough.
Do you feel like it should have been flagged?
I mean, yeah, it's a quarterback injury or hit to the head, but it is what it is. I'm sure there was somebody in the way or something. They're doing everything they can to protect players, and I'm sure that there's a reason that they didn't call it.
You know Carson as well as anybody in this locker room. How do you feel for a guy who's gone through injury after injury and then to have it in his first playoff game where he plays?
Yeah, I mean, obviously devastated. The guy has battled through everything the past couple of years, and he's the leader of this football team unanimously. Guys love playing for him, no matter what kind of some of the people say. Guys love playing for him, and he's the leader of this football team. He's carried us through so much turmoil this year, and he never bats an eye. He never gets frustrated. He just keeps pressing, and I mean that's the ultimate sign of a leader. He's doing everything he can to put us in a position to win. The last 4 weeks, just really putting the team on his back and saying, hey, we're going to get to the postseason, and I'm going to take us there. And that's what he did. And so I'm extremely proud of the road that we've been on, and we just came up short today.
With all the injuries you've had on offense.
Possible put in the words, yourself included, Carson, the number of injuries this team has gone through to still get to this point today.
I mean, obviously, this team embodies this city. It's a resilient city. It's a tough city, and I feel like the character of this team the past couple of years has been a reflection of the city. And we do everything we can to try and win on Sundays, and sometimes we just come up a little short. Today we had chances to make plays, and we just didn't make enough of them. Seattle's a really good defense. They're really well coached, and hats off to them.
With all the injuries you guys have had on offense, Carson was the one who was staying healthy, unlike the last couple of years, and then he gets hurt. Do you feel snake bitten with injuries this year, especially on offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those years. Just one of those years, obviously. I think we had like 5 guys at the start of the year that finished the game today. So obviously it was tough, but everyone's got injuries. Never going to make an excuse. Just right now, just bummed with the finality of this whole thing. You know, you put so much in, you understand that this team is never going to be the same. I mean, no one knows what's going to happen each and every off season. And so I'm just proud of the guys, proud of everyone. And I mean, I want to be back hopefully, so that's the plan.
Along those lines,
Take 2 more for Zach.
is there a moment when you look back on this season you think that will be your last memory?
I just feel like the past 4 weeks, the way this team kind of rallied together is what I look at. You know, you're down. I think we were down 17-3 against the Giants, and if we lose that game, the season's pretty much over. And just guys never pointed fingers. Guys didn't question what's going on, why are we dealing with so many injuries. Guys just got back to work, and it's a testament to all the guys for being prepared. Everyone wants to say, like, what should we have a nickname for the practice squad guys? But, I mean, they're just some great football players. That's the bottom line. And so proud of all those dudes for finding a way to get better. Greg Ward, I mean, what a player, honestly. Just the work he's put in, his preparation, the lack of ego the guy has. He'll ask me pregame, like, questions about running routes and catching footballs. I'm like, dude, you got this. You're a great player. So just extremely proud of all the guys.
Zach, nobody's